Hello, this is Thoughtful Salt, and this is Demo Man, a series that looks at the indie games in the Xbox Live Arcade. What are we taking a look at today? We're taking a look at a dungeon crawler, which is turn-based, and it uses a Warhammer / Dungeons & Dragons aesthetic as its main driving force, as its main source of appeal. Turn-based games have come into vogue recently thanks to the success of XCOM Enemy Unknown and Fire Emblem Awakening. So this game is actually pretty timely. What does this game play like? Well, after this long loading screen, we'll find out, shall we? Are they now? Ha ha ha! You are entertaining, barbarian. Continue to do so and I might spare your life. I will give you 150 turns before my patience runs out. Your torment begins now. You know, this very much reminds me of board games that some of my friends used to play. Thank God, missed. It has that kind of aesthetic. A lot of board games that I've seen of this ilk have this kind of like hand-drawn feel to them. It's actually kind of appealing, very mysterious. I have to wonder though if this game wouldn't have been better served as being an actual board game. That's honestly a good question because this game pretty much is a video game version of whatever board game that would be. So what does this game have to offer besides this light strategy element and dungeon crawler aspect? Xantor, roll the Skull of Fate. This is an interesting addition to the mechanics. A bit of luck thrown into everything, so that introduces a bit of the roguelike aspects that have been plaguing the game industry of late. Actually, I shouldn't say plaguing, that's a harsh word. But it does have that philosophy in mind. Wait, is this the same wizard? I'm confused. What? Okay. It's a bit confusing. I gotta tell you though that, I'm pleasantly surprised by this game. I mean, this isn't the sort of concept that excites me. I mean, XCOM Enemy Unknown, you're controlling a squad of soldiers defeating an extraterrestrial threat. That's more up my alley. This has a few different things going for it than that game. Such as the art style, the different concept, the light strategy elements involved. It's not the same as XCOM, because XCOM is an entirely different beast, but, like I said, turn-based anything really is in vogue. Really? Well then. Sound assets, very basic. But they do give a nice sense of atmosphere. I mean, the low rumblings as you move your pieces around the board are actually kind of nice. The music is actually kind of okay too. It fits the tone. Unlike a lot of scores that I've heard recently for some of the games on this series, it fits the tone nicely. Is this game for everyone? Most assuredly not. But I can understand its appeal to a lot of people, and quite frankly, this game is actually really solidly made. Now, the big sticking point, I guess, would be the price. It is 240 Microsoft points at the time of this recording. And for a game that is so basic visually, has very limited mechanics, there doesn't seem to be any skills you can level up. It's just a matter of finding your way through some dungeons and completing a story quest within 150 turns. Will that be enough for some people? I don't know. People are weird sometimes. But I can say for certain that this game is actually pretty solid. So if you want to pick this up, by no means will I object. I mean, this element right here, this element of luck, introduces a sense of constant peril. It's a nice atmospheric touch to the game. And that's what this title is. It's an atmospheric game. That's the extent of it. So, final thoughts? I actually kind of, like I said, like the atmosphere of this game. It is very well put together. For what it is. I'm certain I've seen that facial expression somewhere before on another piece of concept art somewhere. I am very certain of that. I think I saw it on Gandalf once. No. I think it was on Saruman in the Lord of the Rings movie. Like the animated one. All I know is this game is very much capitalizing on well-known tropes, on well-known aspects of the genre. This has been a look at Dark Quest, available on Xbox Live in the arcade for 240 Microsoft points. This has been Thoughtful Salt, and I'll see you next time.